Pingua.
I'm Becky, and I'm the lead digital skills teacher at the Pingua Lindsay Makerspace. Today, I will be showing you how to create a simple computer game using Scratch. Scratch is a free, online, and open source website that uses a block-based programming language for beginners learning code. You can create your own interactive stories, games, and animations. We are going to create a predator versus prey style game using touch sensors and conditional statements, where a shark will move around the screen, gobbling up a bunch of fish. Before we get into creating our game, let's take a quick look at the Scratch working environment and talk about what it means to code a computer game. This is the Sprites pane, where you can add a sprite from the Scratch library. A sprite is a computer picture that will follow your commands. You can see here that our sprite is a cat right now. To code our game, we will need to tell the sprite exactly what to do by giving it commands that are put together in a program. A command is an instruction to do a particular task, and those are shown in the form of code blocks in this menu over here. You can think of this area as your toolbox. A program is a group of commands listed together. You can think of a program as steps that you need to follow in a certain order, just like when you're cooking something out of a cookbook. We will build our program by choosing code blocks from our toolbox and joining them together in this area here in the middle called the scripts area. You can think of this space as your sprite's empty brain. You will be dragging instructions from the command menu into its brain so that it can run them on the stage over here. This area is where you will see the game you've coded come to life. Okay, we're ready to begin designing our game. First, we need to upload our predator and prey sprites. So let's delete the cat sprite by clicking the garbage can in the corner. Now, once you click on the sprite menu, which is the cat head with a plus sign over here, you'll have access to all the sprites in the Scratch library. We want to find our predator sprite first. A predator is an animal that eats other animals, and for this game we will use a shark. Next, we need our prey sprite, which is an animal that is hunted or killed by another animal for food. This is going to be a fish. Now let's adjust the size of the fish to 50% so it's smaller than the shark. Now that we have our predator and prey sprites, let's add a background to place them in their habitat. A habitat is the natural home or environment of an animal. We can choose backgrounds by clicking on this picture icon. I'm going to choose an ocean as my background for this game. Now that I have my shark and my fish sprite in their natural habitat, I'm going to add some code. Let's add code to the shark sprite first. Now I know that I'm adding code to my shark sprite because it's highlighted down here, but I can also see a picture in the top right corner of the scripts area. So remember to check that every time you're adding new code. To start our program, we need a yellow event block. These blocks will decide when your program will run. We're going to choose the when green flag clicked block. This means that when we click the green flag over here, our program will begin. Now we're going to code our shark to point in the direction of the mouse pointer and to move towards it. We're going to choose blocks from the motion command group, which is in the blue menu up here. Choose the point towards block, which is the 9th one down, and drag it underneath the when green flag clicked block. Now our drop-down menu already says the mouse pointer, so we don't need to change anything there. Next, click the Move 10 Steps block and put it underneath the Point Towards block. And we want to change this number 10 to a 4, which means every time we press the flag, our shark's going to point towards our mouse and move 4 steps. Let's see what that looks like. So when I press the green flag to test out our code, you can see that the shark points towards the mouse and then moves a little bit in that direction, but then it stops. We have to keep clicking on the flag to move the shark. We don't want to have to keep clicking on the flag. We want to be able to have the shark to follow our mouse around the screen as we eat all the fish. So we're going to add what's called a forever loop. Let's pull this code apart and go into the light orange control group in the middle of the menu in our toolbox. Now we're going to take the forever loop and put it right underneath the when green flag clicked. The forever loop will make whatever code inside it run forever, which means that when we add the point towards and the move blocks inside the forever loop, like this, our shark will follow our mouse around the screen for the entire game. Let's test it out. Now I want you to try and make your shark do a front flip and a back flip. Okay. Now that's it for our shark code. We're going to move on to coding our fish. So we need to click the fish sprite down in the sprite pane and just verify that we're coding the right sprite by looking at the top right corner in the scripts area. We're going to code the fish sprite to hide when it's touched by the shark sprite. This will make it look like our prey has been eaten. Let's start with a when green flag clicked yellow event block. Next, we need to go to the looks group in our control box. These dark purple blocks will control how your sprite will look. Scroll down until you find the show block. Now we want to use this block to make sure that the fish is visible first before the shark eats it. Now we're going to add a forever loop. Remember, this will ensure that the code we add inside will keep looping forever. So whatever we put inside here is going to continuously run. Our next piece of code is a conditional statement. In programming, a condition is something that must be true in order to happen. We're going to grab the if-then block from the controls group and move it inside the forever loop. This block means that if one certain thing happens, then something else will happen. We want our fish to hide as if it's been eaten only if the fish touches the shark. So we need to add a sensing block into this space here to check whether the fish is touching the shark or not. Go to the sensing group, which is the light blue menu in your toolbox, and drag the touching mouse pointer block right in between the if and the then of your conditional statement. Now you'll see the white outline appear around the hexagon shape when it's in the correct spot. Click the drop-down menu and change it to the shark sprite. Now our conditional if-then statement says, if the fish is touching the shark, then something else is going to happen. And that something else is whatever we put in this space right here. That something else is going to be a hide block from the looks group, which is in this dark purple menu again. Scroll down and find the hide block and put it right inside the if-then statement. Now we've made it so that if the fish touches the shark, then it will hide. Great! Let's test our program and see if it works. Great. Now the last thing we need to do is add more prey for the predator to hunt and eat. We can do this by right-clicking on the fish in the sprites pane and pressing duplicate. By doing this, each new fish will have the same code already. So we can do this a couple times so that you have a lot of fish for your predator shark to hunt and to eat. So I'll add a couple fish to fill up my screen for my game. Now spread your fish around your stage so that they're not all on top of each other. And now your game's complete. You can press the button in the corner to make your screen larger when you're ready to play and test out your game. Let's press the green flag and give it a go. Finally, to save your game, click File up in the top left corner and then Save to your computer. I hope you've had fun making this game with me, and I challenge you to design your own predator versus prey game with different animals and a new habitat. If you do take on the challenge, please post your game on our Pinguac Facebook page. I can't wait to see all of your games, and I'd like to invite you to follow Pinguac on social media and to sign up for our newsletter for updates on more online lessons, activities, tutorials, and more. Bye!